take a tall guy and make him fight you inside. That's the only thing. Like the guy 147 in the wheelchair. What's his name? Paul Williams. Used to kill me with it because he throw 100 punches around. But Paul, you 6'2", you won't have to be getting hit. You too tall for that. Why you getting? You throwing 100 around, but you getting caught with 50. You ain't got to do that, bro. You 6'2". Why are you throwing that many punches around and getting hit that many times? You don't have to do that. So it kind of would hurt. Same thing. You don't have to do that. You can box. You tall enough. Use what God gave you. He gave you reach. He gave you something different than you ain't no 5'5" guy that got a bang. You don't have to do that. You can box and be smart. You can win a lot more because you're using what God gave you. So I'm a guy that believes in what God gave us. You know, if God gave me speed, I'm gonna use my speed. God gave me power, I'm gonna use my power. God gave Tyson power. He didn't give me that kind of power. So I had to use my head a little more than Tyson did because Tyson used his head, but Tyson used his head and let that power because that's what Tyson got. Right? And Ali didn't have that kind of power. He had to use his head because he had skin, like what I had. So you take what God gives you and you make the best of it. Herd's not really, to me, he's not using what God gives him. Because he don't have to throw that many punches and trade, take that much. He can outbox guys because he got the height, he got the footwork, he got the skills to do anything he wants to do. But you can't do it fighting the wrong style of fight. If you fight that style, you give guys like the guy that just beat him an opportunity because that's the only chance that guy had to beat him. And you fought just into the guy's hands. You don't have to do that.
Roy, what are your thoughts on your 160 division? What's the problem going on with the champions not facing each other, the tie-up with Canelo?
Why y'all always start me with this? Listen,
we got to get your thoughts.
It ain't, you already got my thoughts. I told y'all this last time. When I was at 160, when I was fighting period, I didn't want a manager or so-called promoter because I didn't want to be ducking and hiding for nothing. If you want this, you call me. I'll come to the weigh-in and we're going to get this. Ain't no question about that. They can't do that now because they with these guys that play in these manipulation games that don't allow this guy to fight that guy, don't allow this guy to fight on that one. I can't do that because boxing is supposed to be king of the hill. When I get up here, whoever comes to that side or come to that side, you got to see me, bro. And I don't care what your name is, who you with, where you came from. If you got a belt, you definitely got to see me. Matter of fact, you got a belt, I'm going to come down and look for you. So that's what the problem is.
Right. What are your thoughts on promoters? That's the last one already.
Promoters are good for what they do, but I don't understand why they're not working more together to let these best fighters fight these best fighters. Because it's not about the promoter, it's about the fighters. Yeah, the promoter gonna live on, but we want to see the best fights happen when we can.
Can Triple J beat Canelo, you think, in the third fight? They've been close, but he's getting older.
No, hard call. It's a hard call because the first fight I thought Triple G won the fight. Okay? Second fight, because you asked for Mexican style, I thought you lost the Mexican style fight. But had you just boxed Canelo, boxed a boxing match, you could have won that fight. But you asked for Mexican style. So Triple G has the capabilities to outbox Canelo. Yes, he's not going to be Canelo Mexican style, no. But if he boxes, yes, he still has the ability to outbox him because he showed flashes of that in both fights. The first fight, he kind of outboxed Canelo, but Canelo won whenever Canelo wanted to fight. Canelo just took off a few too many rounds, which is why I thought Triple G might have won it by a round or so. Second fight, he asked for Mexican style. He asked for Mexican style. That means you put stand in the gap, dip, boom, 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 dip. You ain't got no business running and going nowhere. And you said Canelo ran the first fight. So you now saying you want Mexican style against the guy coming up your way. Now don't forget. And he ran the first fight. When he starts Mexican style, you start doing what he did the first fight. So what we gonna call it? You feel me?
Yeah, it seems like Canelo's still getting better.
He is.
Triple G might have peaked already.
Yeah, he might have peaked already, but what I'm trying to tell you is if they wouldn't have talked about Mexican style, he might have won that second fight. Because he did a great job boxing.
He and his trainer kind of set him up.
They set him up for failure by claiming Mexican style. So if he would have just did a boxing match, that fight would have been closer because he did a good job boxing still. Just that you ask for Mexican style.
Is he better with this new trainer, with Jonathan Banks, you think?
No, but I ain't really seen him but that one time. That's not against an opponent that really can tell us much. So I don't like to judge guys off of opponents that can't really tell us much. I like to see against a guy that can tell us something. Like I told you, I'm not saying nothing bad about Errol Spence because I've heard nothing but good things about Errol Spence. But I haven't seen Errol Spence against a guy like Sean Porter until now. This will tell me if he's as good as we think he is or if it's more talk than action. But this is what we need to see before we say, oh, he can or he can't beat Terrence Crawford. Because we know what Terrence Crawford is. We don't know it earlier this year. This is going to tell us, and this is why I'm glad this fight is happening. So whoever doing it for him did a great job picking this opponent.
So the biggest threat for Canelo at 160? What do you see?
160?
Yeah.
You want to be honest with you?
Yeah.
The biggest threat for all them guys It's A. Charlo. This is good now. B. Billy Joe Sanders.
He's at 168 now.
It don't matter. He's the threat for all of them. See, that's the other problem I got. They claim you're so good, but you got the best fighter, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters sitting at 168, you at 160. What's the problem? Is weight that big of a factor with one weight division? The other boys just came up too. Mike Garcia came up too for Earl Spence. So what's wrong with one weight class? So when they talk about one weight class, if you really want to prove you the best, don't talk to me about the one weight class. Now 2 or 3, I can understand. Because some guys just aren't big enough to go up 2 or 3 weight classes. But one weight class, nah, bro. We can make something happen with that. You know that. So don't tell me about the weight class. 160, 168, don't tell me that can't happen.
Does Saunders beat Canelo, Triple G, Andrade in your opinion?
I forgot about him too. Andrade's a problem too. He's a problem too. He's a real problem too. So I wanted to see him and Billy Joe fight to see who was the better of that. Because that would have told you a lot too. Because the winner of that fight is a problem for Triple G or Canelo.
In your personal career, what is your most memorable experience on the good and on the bad side?
Man, so many of them, it's hard to say, you know. Losing all that weight from heavyweight was one of the worst ones because I had to lose 25 pounds of muscle, so that'll always be probably the worst one. But the good, so many good, man. God bless me so much that it's hard to say which one was my favorite. Beating James Turner because he was pound for pound the best fighter in the world at the time was a favorite. He's probably the best fighter I ever fought, without a question. The revenge fight against Griffin, the heavyweight fight, so many of them. Eric Harden beating his arm up. Richard Hall, all the showboating we did. It's just, there's so many memories, man. So many great memories that God has blessed me with that it's hard to pick out one and say that's my favorite because all of it was so beautiful. Even down to the Jeff Lacey fight, it was so fun and so beautiful to me. It's hard to pick out a real favorite.
Who's some of the boxers you enjoy watching today?
Oh, I like everybody. I like the Charlo brothers. I like Triple G. I like Canelo. I like Lomachenko. Lomachenko, one of my favorites. Him and Crawford, probably 2 of my favorites. I like the heavyweight division. Like I told you, I've been watching Andy Ruiz for a long time. So I like Joshua. I like Wilder. I like watching all of them. Anybody that can box that has a name that's for real. Tank. I like watching all of them. You know? I like anybody that'll fight everybody that really want to fight them all, that ain't afraid. I love to see that. The guys that play the dodgeball game, I ain't really gonna follow you too much.
What did you make on the Joshua Andy Ruiz fight?
What you mean?
What was your thoughts? Like, were you shocked?
I thought,
like some
no.
people
You
were?
weren't.
Okay.
No. Not at all. Not at all.
Obviously,
So you thought Anthony Joshua was slightly overrated?
No.
Or did you think Andy Ruiz was just
Underrated.
that good?
He underrated. He underrated.
Who's underrated?
Andy.
Andy.
No, I'm talking about Anthony Joshua. Did you think Anthony Joshua was overrated?
No, Andy underrated. I said Andy was underrated.
Gotcha, thank you.
And then, Lloyd, quick question on our American program. What is the issues with our amateur system, and what is some of the fixes that can be done to get the American programs back on track?
That's a good question, but it costs you to get them answers, so I ain't gonna talk about it.
hey, Roy,
a random
promoter now. If
Yeah.
you had one fighter that you could take and promote, who would it be today?
One fight I could promote,
Yeah.
I'd probably take, for me and my personality, it'd probably be somebody like Terrence Crawford or Lomachenko. And the reason being, because they'll fight anybody, they don't care. So they'll tell me, you go get what you think best for me, and bring him here, I'll deal with it. And that's what I like.
Thoughts on Bob Arum?
He's doing a great job with him.
Well, gotta ask you, you just said that one of the fighters you like to enjoy the most, that you enjoy the most, is Tank Gervonta Davis. What are your thoughts on him? Because a lot of the American public, their beliefs may be that perhaps he's not getting in there with the best of competition. What are your thoughts from what you've seen at his skill level and his potential as far as how much he can grow?
Okay, I like your question, but let me ask you a question the way you want me to answer your question. He's doing good with his progress. He's on a good progress schedule, but he does need to put a Lomachenko somewhere, whether it's 6 months down or a year down. He needs to tell us when he's going to get Lomachenko because that's what everybody wants to see. So if you're the best in your weight class, we want to see you beat the other best or who's supposed to be the other rival in your weight class. So what you're saying is Tank developing? Yes. Is Tank doing a great job developing? Yes. Should Tank rush to Lomachenko? No. He should take the time and build up to him, but he should give us a timetable as to when he wants it.
So you brought up that promoters need to do a better job at working with each other. Do you feel that's so much Tank, or do you feel that it's just a promotional issue that we see in boxing today?
It's kind of both ways, bro. Sometimes it's a promotion issue, sometimes it's a fighter. You never know.
What do you think of Naoya Inoue?
He a hard punching something, son.
Yeah.
Hard punching something.
Do you think he should be
Freak of nature.
Do you think he should be classified as number 1 pound for
Oh,
pound?
no.
No. So
Not that yet.
A lot of people are
No.
starting to
He gotta beat-
consider him like top
But he
3.
got to beat somebody who also in that top 10 in level to let us know that he can do it. Like I'm telling you about Earl Spence and Sean Porter.
Yeah.
You got to beat another formidable guy. So for us to really see that you can do that, because remember, they hurry up and gave that title to Chocolatito, and it pissed me off, because why y'all giving that to him so fast? Because he's small. He ain't showed you they can box going backwards, box going left and right. He ain't showed me all that. Pound for pound means you can do all that. You haven't showed me that. Now you showed me you can pressure people and beat them, and you good, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's not one of the best fighters fighting today, but you ain't showed me that you can do everything. When you say pound for pound, that don't mean that you got the best right hand, or you just got the best defense, or you just got the best. That means you can do everything. If you can't do everything, you ain't the best pound for pound. Why you think they say LeBron James one of the best pound for pound basketball players? Because he can do everything. Now he may have a hard time with the big shots at the end of the game, but everything else he can do. You feel? No, but everything else he can do. Everything else he can do immaculately. He one of the best. He one of the best specimens that basketball has ever seen, and he can do it all.
What did you take on Tyson Fury?
My bet pound for pound, it'd be right now, it's 3 guys. I don't care how you put them, but you gotta have Crawford, Loma, and
Who said Canelo?
Canelo. I said Crawford. Crawford, well, he ain't fought, who he beat yet. Who we see Earl test against yet? We don't know. We love Earl, but we don't know yet. Sean Porter fight gonna tell us who Earl really is. But we ain't seen him against competition yet. So it's not fair to put a horse out there that ain't never raced in a real race and say, oh, his time is faster than theirs, so he good as they are. How you know he ain't had that pressure behind him yet? Let us see him with a horse next to him that can keep up with him and do that. Then we say he good, right? So it's nothing against him, but you got to prove it to me first. Now I got to see something. I can't just give it to you off of what I see or what it looked like. I got to see it.
Is Porter that horse?
You had a great stretch.
Yeah, Porter that horse.
Where you were probably the greatest show in the ring, right? Mm-hmm. Tyson Fury fought last week. Mm-hmm. They praise his antics. They praise how flashy he is.
They should have.
And but my question is, they walked into the ring as the lineal champion. They called that the championship. Mm-hmm. You never got full credit for that.
No.
And now Tyson Fury's getting full credit for stuff that you did
way back then.
Yeah.
But you know what, man? I don't really worry about it. I feel like the same thing Muhammad Ali did for me, I should do for boxing. I think I did a great job of doing it, because Tyson Fury will tell you that one of his favorite people to watch is me. So he learned from what I did, and he taken it a step further, I hope. So that's what Ali did for me. He gave me a platform to build off of. So I took his platform and I built more off of it. So now Tyson Fury taking my platform and he extended it. So that lets you know that you did a great job in boxing when guys took your platform and extended on through boxing today.
Imitation is the greatest form of flattery, right?
Exactly.
So you got this bare knuckle fight in Florida happening today. What do you think about
I don't know nothing about it. What you about to say?
Well, kind of curious. Your top 3 that you said pound for pound, you said don't matter the order: Lomachenko, Crawford, Canelo. 3 fighters that were all on the HBO platform that you used to call fights for. How did they let the top 3 pound for pound fall off and just completely, HBO just completely fall out of boxing?
Part of it had to do with the promoter. Part of it, I already know the whole thing, but here go the thing I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, here go the whole thing I'm gonna tell you though. I saw those guys, and I saw a lot of other guys too, and it's like those guys got it because of who they mostly fought. Because I saw Lomachenko fight the best that they could find for him and destroy him. I saw Terrence Crawford fight the best that they could find for him and destroy him. I saw Canelo fight the best they could find for him, except Floyd, and destroy everybody else. And he fought Floyd at 21 years old. So it was a young start. Now, there are other guys, like I can't wait for Jamel and Jamar to get their shot, because they deserve the shot to be pound for pound the best, but they just ain't had the opportunity to get them fights yet. You feel me? So there are a lot of other guys who also could probably go in that category. They just haven't had a chance to get those opponents to help catapult them into them categories. You feel me? So I'm not saying these guys aren't deserving or that some of these other guys can't be that. We just haven't seen them get the opportunity to prove it yet. The guys I spoke of, they've had the opportunity to prove it already. You feel me?
And they took advantage of the opportunity.
That's all I'm saying. So that's the only difference. I'm not saying nobody ain't capable or ain't deserving of being there. They just haven't had the opportunity to get the opponent to catapult them up there.
Roy, random question. I'm going to liven it up. Who wins in a fight, Justin Bieber or Tom Cruise?
That's a good fight, but I'm going to take Tom Cruise.
You're going to take Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
Everyone I've talked to has said Bieber.
I'm going to take Tom Cruise.
Why are you taking Tom Cruise?
I'm going to take Tom Cruise. I got my reason, but I'm going to take Tom Cruise.
Oh, y'all hung out together.
Why you got your reason? What are those reasons?
I see you down there in Louisiana at your former trainer, Watts,
Yes, sir.
working down there. Can you
Yes,
talk
sir.
about the resurgence of Louisiana boxing?
Yeah, Wap got out and got uppercuts. Him and my man Derek got uppercuts gym doing a great thing. He worked with the kids coming up now, so he's going to build now from that bottom foundation, the amateur level, and up to the pro level. And that's what's been missing. Nobody's really been taking the time out to develop these kids and bring them up as so they can mature and come up in the rankings of boxing the right way and become formidable pros once they get to that level. So to see that resurgence in Louisiana is a great thing, and I've been trying to help give my efforts to be a part of it, because when I was a kid, you know who my worst competition was? Louisiana. Yes, sir.
Why did you promote
Having worked
yourself?
for HBO for such a long time, and now being on our side, watching the current boxing product, what do you make of the current boxing product now?
It's coming good. It's getting there. Yeah, it's getting there. It's a couple little things that got to be adjusted, but they're getting there. You understand? It's coming back now. It's on the right way. It's on the right path. Just that you got to get to the right people to hear me out, because I know what it needs. But I'm not gonna, like I said, it's gonna cost. This is a real break. It's gonna cost.
Yeah.
But if they hear me out, I can get it back where they gotta go, but they gotta hear me out first.
Why did you promote yourself, and what's some of the things
I
that...
told you, I promoted myself because if X, Y, and Z decide they want some of me, I don't need to ask nobody.
No, he wasn't
Can I
here
kick
yet,
this
boy.
behind?
He
Oh, you
wasn't
weren't
here
here yet?
yet. Yeah.
Well, the reason I promoted myself because I didn't want no questions, no nothing when it came time. If you wanted me, if you got a belt, for sure, you got me.
Now I want the education process of it. What should I was going to lead you to. What should the fighters look for in terms of promoting themselves?
Well, you can promote yourself, or you can have a promoter. But here go your thing. You're gonna get a promoter. Before you sign with him, you tell him, listen, sir, I want to be the best in my weight class, right? So I don't care who it is, where he live, who promote him, who his mama is, I don't care. If he has a belt in my weight class, I need that. That's my goal. I want to play King of the Hill. If you come here and you want to get up this hill, you got to see me. I don't care who you are, right? That's what I have to put my promoter first if I'm going to have a promoter. Meanwhile, if I'm not, then I'm going to promote myself because I'm playing King of the Hill. I ain't ducking and dodging nothing. If it's coming that way, it's got to see me.
Roy, now, obviously, promoting yourself today, it's a different game. You got social media, you got YouTube. How would you go about it if you was a fighter today?
That takes time. That probably cost you too, though, cause it's a way to have them, but I ain't gonna tell it to you. That's something that
But you've been easy on Instagram, though.
Oh yeah.
You know, you could probably do backflips and land your left hook back.
Of course.
Yeah, Roy, obviously you were a great color commentator. A lot of people want to
That's
know.
why we standing here now still, I think.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't hurt me in a while, so y'all try to get everything out of me y'all can while y'all got me. You feel me? And I feel y'all got me set. Y'all kept me. Y'all got me cornered a bit.
A lot of people want to know how come you're not with one of these networks now. Are you still in contract with HBO? Or?
Yeah, my contract's still going with HBO right now, so I got about another 8 months, I think. After 8 months, I'll be able to go ahead and do whatever I want to go do. I do want to do some more commentary, but at the same time, I'm also training a lot of fighters. And training takes a lot of time. So I do like the commentary, but I don't want that to take away from me giving back my skills to the sport, because I feel like the sport needs more people with the same attitude, skill set, and mindset that I had in boxing. You understand me? So I'm trying my best to give it back to as many as I can.
What do you think about the concept of showing the fighters the score or the judges' score during the fight?
That only helps to me. It only helps the judges stay honest. Because if you see somebody messing up real bad, you can call them out on it now. You understand me? At the end of the night, when you see it, it's kind of too late. Now they already did it. But when you watch it as it goes, you say, what are you looking at? You can kind of call it out. But fight-wise, part of boxing is that suspense at the end. You understand? That's part of it. If you take that away from us, you take part of our biggest thing away. Because when a fight is over, it's a close fight, you know what everybody want to see? Oh my gosh, I wonder who won that. You feel me? Who they gave it to, or who they leaned toward. That's suspense is part of our game. As long as it's good suspense, it's part of our game. Now when it's straight robbery, it's wrong. But what my problem is we got replay, right? When a fight is that close, what I don't understand, and it's one thing, and it's the only one I'm gonna give y'all. When a fight is that close, why do we not have an immediate rematch? Why? Because we fought to see who the best, right? Well, if they ran across the line and they tied, we need to race again, don't we? Right? So what are we waiting on to go just do another rematch? I mean, we can say, okay, the first fight, you got this, time we're going 50-50 because it was a very close fight, we ain't sure who won. So y'all just split 50-50, but we want to see it again. What's
in
wrong
3
with
months? In 3 months?
What's wrong with that? What, do it take longer than that? Unless somebody got a cut or
I'm
something.
asking you
Take
a
3 months,
boxer.
90 days is fine.
Okay.
Me, you can do it in 3 weeks.
Okay.
Because me, I'm just going to go back to the gym and just give me 2 days to rest. I'm going to go back to the gym. We can do it again in 3 weeks. So it all depends on who the fighter is. But at most 90 days, yes.
Roy,
Most 90 days.
while we've been,
Back to 15 rounds?
No. These gloves are too dangerous now. You know, you saw what happened to Zab not long ago, right? These gloves are different. Gloves are smaller. These guys are punching a little bit different. Things are a little different. 15 rounds, you see more deaths.
Like you just said about rematches, niggas become too much business now. Back in the day, fighters fought the best.
Yeah,
man.
too much, way too much business now. Way too much. What you think?
Roy, since we've been here talking to you, you talked about promoting, you talked about commentating, you talked about training. What is your ultimate goal from this point moving forward? I mean, obviously once your contract's up with HBO, but what does Roy Jones want to do here from here on out in the boxing game, in the boxing business?
Roy Jones Jr. is a student of boxing. Whatever Roy Jones Jr. can do to fit best or to give the most back to boxing, Roy Jones is going to do. Whether it's commentating, whether it's training, whether it's promoting, whatever it is, whatever Roy can do to help the sport of boxing continue to grow, because that's my link to the world. You guys know me because of what? All right then. So I owe it back to boxing to give every inch of myself that I can give. So whether it's promoting, whether it's training, whether it's whatever it is, whether it's commentating, I got to do that.
Tapping into your brand, man. What are your 5 greatest fighters of all time?
Now that's a hard thing to do because you'll leave people out and it's not really fair. My top ones I like to watch was Muhammad Ali, #1, Salvador Sanchez, Sugar Ray Leonard. I used to like Eusebio Pedrosa, I can't lie. And to be honest, I used to like watching the Hawk too. But the Hawk wouldn't be on the pound best, but he was entertaining to me, which is why I like to watch the Hawk a lot. All right, Pedrosa wasn't one of the pound best, but he had the bolo punch. And I like the bolo punch, so I kind of like that. So it's like my top 3 would be probably Ali, Ray Robinson, and Salvador Sanchez. But Ray Leonard had the razzle-dazzle I like. Tommy Hearns had the right hand I like. Marvin Hagler had the consistency I like. So a whole lot of them I watched. And what I used to do was steal the ring. I used to steal parts from what made them great, and that's what I put in my arsenal. So whatever I thought made you great, like Benitez defense, I stole that. What they don't realize, Eddie Mustafa Muhammad had the best left liver shot in the game ever until me, but I stole it from him. But people don't remember that, you feel me? So I didn't go around at the time picking out just the best fighters. I found guys and tried to figure out what their specialty was and what it was about it that made me want to see them. Because if I get enough of that, I can make everybody want to see me, and that's what I did.
What couldn't you do in the ring?
Thief. Huh?
What couldn't you do in the ring? Like
duck an opponent. I ain't had seen them duck nobody. I ain't never had seen them duck nobody.
Bro, Roy, it's really funny you brought Eddie Mustafa up because I was just up at Mount Charleston, this mountain we got up here, and I was with him last weekend. He was with one of his fighters. He was running, and as we're just in the car, we're talking, and he said that during this training camp, he was with Robert Brandt, that they studied a lot of your film for this fight. Talk to us a little bit about how the process of you picking and choosing just different styles, different techniques from different fighters, how that came about for you back in the day.
I really just told you. What I found guys who were exceptional at something, and I found guys that people wanted to see, like Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. And I looked to find out what was it that they did that made people want to see it.
So it wasn't on a fight-to-fight basis. It was just in general.
I watched on the fight-to-fight basis, but I wanted to see what made you special. You understand me? What made Barry Sanders special? That cut. You understand? What made Earl Campbell special? That power. I want to know what made you special, because I need that in my arsenal, because I need to be special. And I want to be even more special than y'all are. So, yeah, but I still had to have all that to make me special.
What are your thoughts on fighters that switch trainers? I have an issue when fighters switch.
I have issues sometimes, but it depends on what it is, because defeat ain't always the trainer's fault. But sometimes there does come a time when you do need to switch your trainer, because if you become stagnant, it's time you go another way. But just because you lose, that's not, to me, that's not right, because he got you all those victories. Don't get mad because one defeat, because you want to complain when you're winning. So why get mad because you lost?
Do you agree with Lennox Lewis when he says the third grade teacher can't teach you college material?
Yeah, I agree with that too. So sometime when a guy, like I had a guy from Sweden, bring him middleweight and say, hey, I got him far as I can get him. I can't teach him. Can you take him here? I agree with that, because he understood and was humble enough to do that. So guess what? He's still on my staff with me right now, teaching that same guy, because I'm teaching him and the guy at the same time. Because he was humble enough to say, hey, I told him all I can teach him. I can't take them no further. So what Lennox Lewis said is true. And some guys think that the best trainers in the world for everybody. Everybody's not for everybody. You understand me? Everybody's not for everybody. So it's like when you assessing a trainer, or when you're assessing a fighter, you got to see if y'all mesh. If y'all have the same ideas, can he understand where you come from for him? Because the first thing I look at is your DNA. So we got to agree with your DNA first. If we can't verify what your DNA is, then I'm wasting my time and you wasting yours.
Why
Roy,
did you
you're
do
the
so?
only fighter that's ever played a professional
I was about
basketball
to go there.
game,
How funny is
and then
that?
that same night, you had a championship boxing match. Take us back to that moment. How were you feeling that night?
Man, I was feeling good because this is what they didn't understand about me.
USBA, right?
USBL, yeah.
USBA, I remember that.
This is what they
shit.
didn't understand about me. Every day,
Seen every fight.
now most boxers don't do nothing but go to training. I go play basketball every day before training. And I still go to training, go hard in training, sparring, and anything else I did. But basketball was part of my training day. So now when I got to play a basketball game and fight, you think that's going to really affect me? This is what I do every day. Anything you do every day, you can do. I do this every day.
Did you know that you were so much more talented to these
I ain't
fighters
care.
that you got bored sometimes?
I did get bored sometimes, but I ain't care about the talent. It wasn't about that. If I can go play basketball as much as I played and spar 12 rounds, why I can't do the same thing and fight 12 rounds?
What brought you into the game?
What, boxing?
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali.
Oh, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, from title, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.